Good morning, everyone. We're going to start a tournament soon in 11 minutes. So it's quite a strong tournament. It's run by Take, um, who's developing a new app. It's a tournament with prize money. Look, so the entry list looks really strong. So I'm currently ranked about 511 in terms of ratings, a total of 2,900 players. So we've got some really strong players heading the list. So we'll be playing for the next 2 hours or so. So sit in and enjoy. I've got a cup of coffee ready to go. Homemade coffee using freshly roasted beans. Pick up these beans, the Mighty Warrior coffee beans from Mighty Wonders. I just grind my coffee, so I'm ready to go. It's very early in the morning here. I forgot my heart rate monitor, so I'll just add that in now. So this is my first time playing in a licg tournament, which I'm streaming. Okay, I've got the heart rate monitor on. Good to see my heart rate is nice and low at the moment. Not that we have any viewers at the moment, but because this is a proper tournament with prize money, so the rules are that viewers can't suggest chess moves. So I'll just pop in a message in chat just in case. Not that we have any viewers at the moment, but because this Okay, the tournament will be starting in 5 minutes. I was having a look before because this is an arena tournament on licg, which means that you have the option to berserk during the game, and so there's a button which you can click, and when you hit berserk you get less time. So normally you get 3 minutes per side. If you hit berserk you get just 1.5 minutes, and you get like a bonus point if you do win. I don't think I'll be using that option too much. There's so many strong players. I might consider it against a more lower ranked opponent. And I was reading up before, if you get on a bit of a run, so you win a couple of games in a row, then you get additional points as well. I haven't been playing a lot of blitz, so this is 3 minutes each with no increment. So I think I'll really need all the time I can get. It's starting in 3 minutes. So just 1 minute left. I've almost finished my coffee already. Just trying to savor the last little bits left. So it seems like my microphone is working fine, which is good. All right, starting in 50 seconds. Yeah, we've got an incredible lineup here. So 3,300 people have signed up, and I am ranked 610. So what's our goal? I think my goal is really just to have fun, see if I can perform in the top 500, let's say.
10, 9.
All right, it's starting. Let's go.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Looks like my board needs to be adjusted. Transition. All right, I think that's nice and clear, so let's go. This is a dangerous line for black. I think there was some queen b3. I was just testing, just checking the just trying to make the board a little bit bigger so it's a bit more clear. How's that? I'll fix the rest a bit later. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's try and catch up a bit on the time. All right, I think I play some, tempted to play a5. Or do I just put my rooks somewhere? Rook d8. Okay, I'm gonna play a5. Do I play a4? It's kind of tempting. Not sure, I might just play a... Oh, I need to be careful of time. I'm a whole minute behind now. I'll play maybe queen e7. At the right moment, play a4. So I'm just trying to speed up a little bit to catch up on time a bit, so there's no increment. You can play knight e4. That's a possibility. Actually, that's quite a strong move that I didn't see until now. So I'm catching up on time, which is really good. Happy with that. Do I go back? I'm tempted to sack on f2. Does it work? I don't believe it works. I don't believe it works. I'm going to... Let's go for the attack. So I'm going to swing my rook back like that. To be honest, I'm not quite sure if I believe in my attack. Although now I'm reasonably... I think I'm quite happy with my position. I'm tempted just to go in for the attack. Alright, rook here. So the reason I'm going in for the attack is it's hard to defend in blitz. I'm not sure what I did, if what I did was necessary. Bit unsure about this. This pawn's loose. Just got 29 seconds though. No time. 24 seconds. I like my position, but I don't have time. I don't know if I... Oh, check. Do I play rook f8? Queen f3 is coming. Just take a pawn. Do I need to be afraid of queen f3? I think I do, so I should swap off rooks. Oh, 9 seconds. I think I'm winning. Oh, I won. That was so tense. Just ran out of time. Well, that's a really good start. That was fun. To start the tournament off with a win. It looks like... Is that Magnus Carlsen playing? I just played into a very bad line and I just blundered this. I pre-moved everything. This is really not good. So my knight's trapped. It's kind of a disaster. I'm trying to set up some sneaky queen check, queen takes pawn. But yeah, I moved way too quick. I got really excited winning just the first game. I don't know how some people have won so many games already. Yeah, that's a good move. That is a good move. Very good move. Alright. So I'm a piece down. I think I might have 3, 4, 5. So I've got 8 pawns against 6. So I'm 2 pawns up. Probably 1 pawn up because this pawn on e5 will go. I'm just a pawn up for the knight. So I think my strategy is I'm going to try and move really quick. Do I take the pawn? Knight f6 comes. I mean, do I go f4? No, I don't. little bit unsure with my choices. All these pieces are coming off. I've got a question mark next to my rating because I haven't played a lot of blitz on licg, and I maybe haven't played a lot in recent years. That's a really good move. Don't I have bishop c6? Oh, knight takes pawn. Oh, that was close. A bit unfortunate. All right. I wish I had bishop takes c6. All right, so we're going into an endgame where I'm piece down. So obviously in a longer time control, I'm dead lost. I'm just going to try and move quickly, catch up on some time, and see how we go. Probably bishop e3 to, that's a good move to stop this file from being so opened, to keep the pieces on. My idea is to play a5, a6 perhaps, just to keep things a bit tight. And then if I can kind of last till the, if I can get down to like 30 seconds each, then I might have some chances. My opponent's thinking that's really good. I think I saw the standings on the side, and I don't think you can see them, but there's a lot of people who are on, like, there's some people on 19 points, which is just phenomenal. Don't know how they do that. So that's a free pawn. Ah, I see. Bishop check. Very sneaky. Very, very sneaky. You know what? I'm going to sacrifice the exchange just to keep some imbalance. And I've got all the this is obviously I'm lost, but I want to try and shake things up. Get a pass pawn on the queen side. If I can get rid of this pawn, game's on. I just need a pass pawn. Oh, knight check. Just a whole rook down. Well played by my opponent. I'm trying to distract the rook so I can push my pawns up. Yeah, that's game over. Well played. So I basically just lost the game after I blundered a piece. Okay, I'm going to try to berserk this time. So you'll see I've got a minute and a half. Oh, I was wanting to play e5. So this could backfire, but I'm hoping just to quickly get some momentum back in the tournament. Okay, so this isn't what I had wanted to play, but I think I'm okay. I don't mind my position so much. It is a little bit passive. His center is very strong, so I want to try and break it open. So the whole point of knight here was to play c5. I have to look out for some bishop takes pawn idea, but I've got it covered because any knight g5 I can take. I think I can. Is that a free pawn? I have to be careful of some queen d3 ideas as well. Bishop d2, that seems a bit passive to me. I wanted to play knight here, but he's got queen there. I'm tempted just to play g6 to block out this diagonal. I do give up the dark squares for this bishop, but I'd rather that. Oh, 24 seconds. I really need to move. I forgot about that. I was down on time. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think I'm lost, unfortunately. I've got no time. Oh, I spent too much time thinking. I'm tempted to resign. Yeah. Okay. So that really backfired, unfortunately. So we've got some viewers, which is really exciting. Oh, berserk as well. Oh, I couldn't berserk. All right. So welcome if you've just joined us or joined me. So I won the first game and then had a bit of a setback the following two games. Bishop d4, bishop takes pawn. I'm going to sacrifice my queen. I've gained a lot of pieces for the queen. Do I play b3 or knight c5? Let's go b3 just to hold this knight, guarding the pawn and the rook. Do I take? Okay, knight c3 is an option. What's his threat? So he doesn't have a threat. So I could just ignore that potentially. I'm going to ignore the knight for the time being. It is very active. Knight c3 is an option. I'm actually going to bring my knight back in the game to d3 where it guards f2. And it's a bit more centralized rather than just on the side. They say knights on the rim is dim. I'm really happy with this knight here. This knight is a bit annoying. So maybe I'll just push my pawns. I've got pass pawns. They say pass pawns should be pushed. That was quite a good move. I'm lining up the rook on b2, so I can just push the pawns. So I'm still happy with this knight on d3, very strong. just going to blunt the queen. Alright, I'm up on time, which is really good. E5. I feel like he's being a bit desperate. But it does make me a little nervous though. Alright, I'm gonna get in some reinforcements. So get the rook to defend on this side just to make sure everything is super tight. Okay, so check. Oops. Oh, did I get mated? Oh no, well played. Good game. Got a bit nervous under time pressure. I'm not too unhappy of that game. Let's go berserk. A bit desperate now. Lost quite a few games. Okay, using my favorite two knights tango. Okay, I need to speed up. So two knight tango, this is one of my favorite openings as black. You'll see on my YouTube channel, I did do a video where I showed an opening trap in this line, in this opening, where even there was a national master who had who wasn't aware of the trap and fell for it. So make sure you check it out. I've been playing this the two knights tango since I was in high school, so secondary school. We were fortunate enough to have a chess coach who was a FIDE master, and he was learning this opening at the time, and he taught us the opening. Admittedly, it is... Just thinking here. Alright, I can just develop. This bishop's really good. Maybe I'll talk a bit more later after I get through this position a bit more. I really need to try and make a way through into white's position, which I think I'm... Oh, I just blundered a piece, unfortunately. Oh no, I've got queen check. Thankfully, I get the bishop back. So thankfully, it was a blunder, but I had a resource there. Very fortunate. So I've got 40 seconds left. So I have to move. So his king's very vulnerable. I probably should have tried to go bishop check before, but that's okay. Check. Let's go in. His king is very weak. Split rooks. If you watch Daniel King's YouTube video, he talks about split rooks all the time, and that's a problem because there's no coordination. I've got 26 seconds, and that is a problem. That is a very big problem, ladies and gentlemen. "15 seconds. Oh gosh. Oh dear. Kind of panicking. Will he give me a draw? Two seconds left. .6 seconds left. I am gone. I'm toasted here. How am I still alive? Yeah, I'm gone. Good game. So I think I'm learning a lesson here. Unfortunately I've lost quite a few games here, and I'm not going to berserk this time. After some losses, I've been feeling a bit desperate to get back up, so I've berserked a few times and it's really backfired. So my goal now is just to try and recover. It's still a long tournament. I've only played 25 minutes. I am feeling a little bit disappointed from the start. I've only just won the one game so far, but I guess that is what happens in chess and sometimes in life as well. So let's try and bounce back. So I'm ranked 1,770 right now. If you heard from the beginning of my stream, I was aiming for a top 500 finish, which right now seems very difficult, but let's try. Let's try and restart from here. So I know I've done that in classical tournaments before where I've started poorly, and there have been times where I managed to kind of make a respectable or half decent score at the end. So let's give that a go. Some weak pawns that I could attack. So I'm just going to put my queen here just to attack these weaknesses. My pawns are very, very nice. I'm very happy with this position. I'm up on time as well, which is great. Free pawn. So I did win the first game, a very tight first game, and I've lost the subsequent, I think possibly 3 games after that. Feels like 4, but okay. Just going to give a square for my king. I'm not sure, potentially maybe g6 was a bit better. Just wanting to go for the attack. So now I'm a pawn up. My pawn structure is really good. So I'm going to be happy just swapping off pieces, while white will be probably trying to attack me, but I find it hard to believe that any attack will be serious. His king side is very weak. If you've seen my YouTube videos, I talk about the bishop power. So that's what I'm going to try to do to take advantage of the weakened king. Not quite sure how I'm going to do it. That's an option. keep some threats. I think he has to play maybe rook e2. And then takes, maybe queen e4, bishop e2. I'm tempted to sacrifice my rook for the bishop because of these squares. I'm really tempted by it. These light squares are so weak. And his bishop was a light squared bishop, potentially gutting these squares, and so now I'm just trying to attack these weak squares, and looks like his king is in... Oh, I didn't see this. Oh no. Did not see that. That's probably why g6 needed to be played. I'm in big danger now. I think I'm lost. Oops. Overlooked that tactic. Yeah, that's game over. I'm gonna lost on time. I thought I was quite happy with that position. Okay, that's okay. All right, I'm gonna try to berserk this time. I haven't played this line in so long. Do I need to play b3? I probably don't. Middle some knight f3. Guessing there's bishop b4. I don't know this move, bishop a6. Maybe I misplayed it. Who knows? Hmm, 54 seconds. It's probably not great. Blundered this pawn just now. Yeah, I shouldn't have berserked. Berserked because I'm not doing it so well in this tournament, and I wanted to try and catch up, especially after a loss, but I feel like this is going to backfire against me. Finding it really hard to bounce back in this tournament. Yeah, it's not ideal. My king is very weak here. Yeah, the last game I did feel like I played quite well actually, so it does feel like a bit of a shame to have squandered that loss. So do I have an opportunity here? Got to watch out for time. Hoping for this. I should have just taken the rook. Have 17 seconds, so that's still a fair bit. Yes, I won. So that just the second win for me this tournament. So I've had 5 losses, 2 wins, I think. So 2 out of 7. So it's been a challenging run for me. Versing an international master, what an honor. Oh no, I haven't played this. I haven't looked at this in so long. I don't think I can remember it. I think it's push. This is the McInnes Carl variation. I have played this as white. And I just cannot recall. I think, okay, from what I recall, I have to play e5. That's all I remember. And there's nothing to be afraid of, I think. Queen e5, queen e4. I like queen e4, threatening g2. So yeah, I used to really like playing the McInnes Carl as white because I felt like black um, doesn't face it too much, and there were some really forcing lines that, um, yeah, could get an advantage for white. I think I can learn from the IM. He's much stronger than me, but he still chose to not berserk. Queen f6, which tells me he really values his time. There's some bishop g4. Slight concession by me, but I think it needed to be done. My back ranked was really weak. It's hard for me to develop my pieces as well. Is there some, I'm hoping there's no knights. No, there can't be. I just take back. Bishop e6 is a possibility. No, maybe just queen e2. So my so in terms of pawn structure, I'm better, but the issue is my back rank is just so weak, and I can't seem to really. If you give me two moves to develop my bishop and knight, I'll be better. But so I think the next two moves is going to tell the trajectory of this game. If I don't get mated, I think I'll be doing well. I can't see how I'm going to get mated. Yeah, although this is quite interesting. So it's 2 pieces. Wait, can I go? Queen c3 looks strong, right? After queen takes pawn. So now I've got a pin. Queen c3 looks strong. Taking a lot of pawns. Centralizing my queen. Knight check. Oh, no, I blundered, unfortunately. Oh, lucky. Wow. Ah. Oh, run out of time. Good game. I'm really happy with that game. But yeah, that shows how strong international masters are. Alright, I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. I know it hasn't worked out for me. Alright, I think the last few games I've forgotten that I had berserked. So I've got less time. I did it because I looked at the rating of my opponent. A bit low rated, although I've dropped a lot of rating points as well. If b3, then this bishop looks very strong. But b3 is the move that I want to play. Freeing the rook because of this diagonal. Stopping knight c5. So had a quick glance at my time position. A little low, but it's okay, I guess. My opponent's playing quite fast. So my idea is to play bishop e3, then bishop d4, but this pin is very annoying, so I'll need to deal with that first. Maybe queen d3. Lucky my bishop's here, guarding the pawn on f2. So my next idea is to play knight d4 or bishop d4. If he takes, I think I'm happy because I've got the bishop pair. Now that was a tricky move that I didn't see. Okay, these moments I need to move. Queen e2? No. Rook d1. Spent a lot of time just now. So if queen takes pawn, I was hoping there's some knight c5 or knight d4 trick. I haven't actually calculated it, but that's what I'm banking on. I think there is. Oh no, I'm not sure. Knight c5 has got knight takes, and then attacking my queen. So I wasn't quite sure what to do there, but gosh, again, no time. A minute and 30 seconds feels like so much time at the start. Yes, I'm getting nervous. I'm wondering, does my heart rate show? I can't see it right now. Or am I relatively calm? Yeah, very tricky with the knight here. I think I'm probably lost. Yeah, knight check. Might still be okay, I don't know. Oh, okay, I think I've learnt my lesson. I really need to stop berserking. What do you think? Should I stop berserking? So berserking is where you start off with half the amount of time with the hopes that the tournament ends in an hour and 14 minutes. So we've got 74 minutes. Yeah, just responding a message from YouTube. Good game, well played. Okay, so no berserk. Okay, my opponent's berserked, which means I have a lot of time. So if I try and play quick, then my goal is just to try and keep a slight advantage, and then hopefully the time factor will tell. Trying to get rid of these double pawns. I actually missed that move. I think if he took, it would have been good for me. But this isn't all that bad for me as well, I think. That was a good move. I'm going to swing my rook back here, now that the A file is open. I want to play knight d2, but maybe I'll wait for his bishop to come here first and then knight d2. Because otherwise, if knight d2 straight away, I was afraid of some d4. I want to play that as well to stop the knight from going to g4. I'm going to play a5. What other moves can I make? This, I wasn't too worried. Then I'm going to play a5 next. I think he wants to play bishop c4. Bishop c4, I'm guessing. Okay, so can play rook takes, but if I go pawn takes, that's a passed pawn. I think I should take that way. I've got a strong passed pawn now. Take. Bishop f4, and maybe I pick up the pawn. Oh, I didn't realize I lose this pawn. He didn't take it. Okay, so I'm quite happy with my position. Take that way. Should I do that? Let's give that a go. So rook takes. I do sacrifice my queen, but then I get this pawn and I think I promote. I think I can just take here, right? I've got such a strong A pawn. A8. Like the really good thing about this position is I'm just up so much time, and so I almost blundered into checkmate there. What am I doing? I meant to play King F1. It's okay. I feel like the way I'm playing this is a little bit dicey. Did not see that. Oh, it's opposite colored bishops, which means that it's a draw. Look, I'll offer a draw. I just can't even offer a draw. Is he gonna flag me? He's so quick that I think this is a draw, right? Pretty sure this is a draw. Oh, I lost on time? Oh, okay. I'm not sure what happened there. It's okay, I don't blame him for not accepting. Maybe he just didn't have... It's kind of quite hard to offer a draw. Okay, I'm gonna berserk. So a bit of a disappointing tournament, but we're not even at the halfway mark yet, so there is still... I could still come back. It is difficult to do so when you're feeling a little bit disappointed. Can see quite a lot of viewers now, so yeah, thanks for tuning in and watching and for supporting. Yeah, much appreciated. Yeah, I didn't expect to have, I think we've got about 10 or 11 people watching at the moment. Yeah, you can let me know where you're from, which country you're from. You can drop a message in the YouTube live chat if you'd like. I'm from Australia. I was born in Hong Kong, but moved to Australia when I was very young, and I've been here ever since. I do speak. I was born in Hong Kong, China, and yeah, I do speak Cantonese at home with my family. I do also speak some Mandarin as well, although it's a bit rusty these days. Okay, so I've got 54 seconds. You know the drill. Let's play quickly. Forty-three seconds left. This is strong. So sacrificed a piece in the hope of... I felt like it was a bit desperate for me to sacrifice a piece just now. Kind of saw my time. I was a bit low on time. And I wanted to get... I thought I would be getting 2 passed pawns, but I'd forgotten that this pawn was still there, so probably an unsound sacrifice. But I don't know, now I've got two passed pawns, and this one's weak. So I've got 3 pawns for the piece, so I think I must be fine now, but I think the main issue is time. Knights are so tricky when there's not a lot of time left. Guarding this pawn, trying to get every piece of mine involved, even my king in the endgame. Thinking of pawn to d5, trying to, get every single of my piece involved. So I've caught up on time, thankfully. They're feeling good. It's just to get my a pawn running. So I've got 2 passed pawns, which is super strong. I can now move my rook away because my king's guarding d6. That was kind of a blunder, but I think it's fine. Knight takes a3. I've got rook b8, I think. Although, ooh. If he takes my knight, I take the rook. Just trying to be tricky. Okay, good game. Yeah, really happy with that. So I've only had the 3 wins, and what is that? 3 wins and 8 losses. So it's been tough. Okay. Because I'm berserking, really should try and, I think the first 25 seconds, I really need to play quick. If I can get to about a minute and he's got a minute and a half, that would be really good. I'm doing really well with time so far. Just got to keep it up. Not sure about g6. Okay, so that's his idea. So similar to the other game, these are weaknesses. I just put my queen here to attack both of them. Maybe some knight a4. Yeah, it's a good move. So attacking these weaknesses. Probably play bishop d4. No, actually, sorry, I'll play bishop c5 because this is really important. So hopefully this helps you in your chess. So this is a weak square. This is a weak square and it's a dark square. So if I can get rid of the bishop. Oh, I just dropped a pawn. So positionally, that was the right idea. I just forgotten that this pawn was dropped, but was loose, sorry. But I think it's still fine for me, I feel, because I wouldn't say I'm better. It might be... I'm guessing if you put it through the computer, black's probably a little bit better, but I'm hoping not by too much. So I'm seeing some tactics here. It's guarded by the bishop, but maybe I play pawn a4. I wanted to play pawn a4 just before, but there's bishop c4, and then my knight's guarded, so... What about bishop f1? My time's very low. Not looking too good with the time. Okay, I think my idea is bishop f1, and I think I pick up the bishop. Bit surprised by that. Okay, time is an issue. Yeah, a minute and a half felt like so much time at the start, and usually I find there's like one or two moments where I think for a really long time, and then suddenly I'm in time pressure. Oh, free rook. Oh, blundered that, but it's okay. If I can play king d4, I'll be very happy here. Yeah, really happy with this. Can play b4. Oh, but gotta be careful. Ooh, it's a bit close, a bit slow at the end. So, but yeah, that's great. I've got 2 wins in a row now, so that's huge. So I'm berserking. Oh, I dropped a pawn. Hi, Doggy5266. Thanks for watching. Yeah, um, uh, yeah. In terms of challenges, I'm going to be really tired after this tournament, so there's another 57 minutes. But yeah, we can play sometime. Perhaps next time when I do stream, I am looking to stream on licg, and when I do that, I'm happy to play my viewers. So yeah, if you haven't yet already, you could subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get a notification when I'm online, or alternatively, if you see me on licg and I'm streaming, it should show up in the streaming button at your top left, and yeah, you can challenge me then and be happy to play. Yeah, thanks for tuning in and watching. And yeah, welcome from Australia, but I know you've said you're from Italy, so welcome. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Yeah, much appreciate the support. If you've just tuned in, it's been a tough tournament for me. Started off really well with a win, a close game, and then I lost a couple of games in a row and kind of just lost my footing. I'm trying to bounce back. 55 minutes left in the tournament. Let's see how we can go. I have won the last 2 games in a row, so it's been a real lift for me. But chess is tough. Just gonna pre-move a little bit to see if I can catch up on time just a little bit. So as you can see, I'm just trying to pre-move so I can get some time. So I think I'm just going to checkmate, try and checkmate with the king and rook. So that's checkmate. Good game. So we've had 3 wins in a row. Yeah, quite pleased with that. So we are launching a comeback. I've berserked a few times, and maybe against a little bit lower rated opponents I've done okay. Just trying to develop my pieces. Stopping g4 if I can play h3. Just attacking my queen, so I move away. Got this funny move of bishop there and then back. Just opening this bishop. I want to keep this bishop there if I can, because if it's gone, my king side is a bit weak. I'm very happy with this. So if you've tuned into my YouTube videos, I talk about the bishop pair. So I've got the bishop pair right now, and I want to keep it. That's why I played f4. I might not be able to keep it though. That's the thing. Okay, I'm going to try and do something to keep my bishop pair. Oh, it's a free knight. It took me one more move to realize that. But yeah, I wanted to keep the bishop pair. This bishop doesn't look impressive at all right now, but in the end games, it'll be very powerful. Now that I'm a piece up, I'm happy to change pivot strategy and just swap pieces. I'm just going to try and swap off pieces if I can. It's remarkable that the person who's coming first is on 78 points. Just remarkable. Not really sure how they're able to move that quickly. Swap off pieces. Discarding this rank. I was tempted to go rook d6. So I want to move my king here first. Then now I'll go rook d6 if he allows. So this king was to stop the rook from entering. Okay. Idea is to play bishop here. I am low on time, and that does make me nervous. Quite nervous, actually. I think I'm going to take the pawn. If he takes it, I'll make it... Oh, he takes it, which makes it a lot easier for me. Oh, not sure if I've got enough time, though. I'm just going to have to flag him. Good game. So we've had a string of wins. We've got 4 wins in a row after a very difficult middle period, as you can see. Let's berserk again. That's been working really well. Okay, this is my favorite 2 Knights Tango. If you've seen my YouTube channel, do I take the pawn here? I'll take it. He gets a lot of counterplay though, e4. So it's not really what I'm going for when I play this line, but that's another pawn. So I've got 2 pawns. So if you've looked at my YouTube channel, this is one of my all-time favorite openings for black. If I have to be honest with you, it is a bit dubious at the top level, although people like Caruana and... Oh, this is embarrassing. I just trapped my knight. So make sure you don't play like how I played just now. But yeah, I wanted to say that people like Caruana and Pragananda has played this when they were 25, 2600. So there has been very strong players who have played it, but I think at the very top level, it is a bit dubious. But I've found from experience, many players don't really know how to play against it, even at the 2000 level. 2000 FIDE level, I mean. Oh no, I just realized. Time again. I'm in big trouble. I think it's just at the start, I feel like I've got all this time and I get a bit overconfident. Yeah, let's try and speed up here. My king is very weak. I feel like it could collapse at any moment. Maybe. Queen comes in. My opponent's 1900, which is quite strong. That was a mistake. I was hoping for f4, but I don't think it works. Yeah, I lost some time. Okay. Good game. Was yapping a bit too much. Yeah, this time I went berserk. So I guess the reality is there's still 44 minutes, which means that if I play well, um, I wanted to say if I play well, then I can still kind of salvage a somewhat okay tournament. Oh, I dropped a piece. Got a little bit distracted just now. So e3, knight f5. c5 takes. Could get a little tricky. So for my piece down, idea is I try to move quickly, and in time pressure my opponent might return the favor. c5 is an option. I don't mind that actually. Then I want to play e3, rook d6. So if this bishop can't come out, then I've got chances. Could also consider some bishop takes f6, knight hopping in, but I probably don't prefer that because that was a good move. Very good move. It kind of allows the bishop to come out, which is what I didn't want. e3. Tempted to go bishop takes f6. So about 52 seconds. So we've managed to bring the game relatively close, I suppose. I didn't see any other option. I don't really like swapping off pieces, particularly when I'm down material, but I wanted to try for something. e4. It does block off this bishop, but I think my bishop can come back out later if it needs to. Oh, just dropped a piece and thought I was thinking of queen a5 first. I think that's game. I'm 2 pieces down. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to resign here. I can see we've got some people watching this live stream. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate your support. You can let me know in the YouTube comments which country you're from. So I have berserked here, which means I've got less time, but I've got the potential of winning some extra points if I win the game. So what I've done in the last couple of games is, at this point in time, I feel like I've got a lot of time, and then I talk, and then very quickly the time dwindles. So let's try to learn from that experience. Okay, I was tempted to think a lot just now, but I thought, no, let's just get in a move, develop with the bishop. I don't play for d4, I suppose. I know this wasn't the best move, but in the interests of just trying to get a move in. This bishop's quite strong. I'm going to play something a little bit unusual, bishop e3. It does give me double pawns here on the e-file, but I can just take the pawn here. So split rooks, and then I enter in with my queen. So I really enjoy watching Grandmaster Daniel King's YouTube channel. Goes through his game, goes through games and explains it really well. I personally learn a lot, and he talks about having split rooks is not a good thing because rooks love communication. I think we're doing reasonably well with time. 47 seconds. 44 seconds. I need to speed up a bit. Okay, so I'm expecting f6. Maybe I just push my king up. Maybe d4. Free pawn. Is he coming in? Maybe I just drop back my queen to guard this square. Just guarding this square. If I need to, I'll play rook f1 just to make sure everything is tidy. Over defending this pawn. These pawns are guarded by the queen. The queen is centralized. So sometimes I've seen on chess.com forums people ask what to do in endgames. Part of it is just centralizing your pieces, making sure every one of your pieces is active. I'm now trying to attack some weaknesses. Can I take the pawn? I just have to watch out for some h5. Yeah, a little bit nervous about that. All right, let's just try to get some play here. If he goes g5, what? Okay, it looks crazy. I have sacrificed the queen. It could be a panic move, but I'm banking on these past pawns. I'm saying I know I'm a queen down, but if we can get a pawn to the very end, I should be okay. Got no time though. I'm hoping it's going to repeat. Is it going to be a draw? Lost some time. So that didn't work out. If I have to be honest, I think I panicked when I saw him attack my king, and I got a bit desperate with the queen sacrifice. Probably didn't need to do that. Okay, so we've got, just had a quick glance. We've got 10 people watching, so that's really exciting. So my opponent's berserked, has played the A5. I don't know what the opening is called. It's pretty funny. So I'm going to try and win this game. Hello, Custom KRT Koban. Welcome aboard. Yeah, we've got about 10 viewers at the moment, which is really exciting for me. I only started YouTubing about 7 weeks ago, so thanks so much for your support. Yeah, much appreciated. So if you've just joined us, I started off the tournament with a win. I was very happy with that. A very close game. And then I kind of fell off the radar. I lost a couple of games in a row, lost a bit of confidence. And then I somehow managed to get a few wins in a row. Got my momentum back up. But then I think the last couple of games I've dropped off a bit as well. So we've got 31 minutes left in the tournament. Let's try and do the best we can in the remaining time. I can feel like I'm getting a little bit tired now, because we've played for already an hour and a half. So I am quite happy with this position. I think I'm up on pawns by a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 6. So I'm up 1 pawn up, which isn't a lot, but I'm targeting some weaknesses as well. This queen comes. All right, so in games, on endgames, you want to keep your pieces active and your opponent's pieces less active. So I want to keep his queen less active if I can. There's some queen check, king up, pawn check, I think, but I think I'm okay. Oh. He's got queen g8, which I had missed. I think I'm okay. So I can go queen check. So he's threatening takes. So if he takes f5, my idea is I want to push these pawns forward. Is it perpetual? Ooh, that was close. What a game. Good game. Alright, next one. Alright, let's berserk. Try and catch up. So 27 minutes left in the tournament. Let's try and finish strong. That was a mouse slip. I wanted to play knight f3. I guess it doesn't. I mean, I don't love that I played an extra move like that, but wasn't the worst move I would have made. Bit annoying I have to move my bishop again. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, very grateful for your support. I momentarily forgotten that I had berserked. I just looked at the time just now and I've got 1 minute on the clock and I just dropped a pawn. Okay. Guess that happens. Just need to try and focus and my pawn is still okay, so I think I can try to get my bishop active. And I really want to play knight f4. Attack some weaknesses. And it gets my knight active. And then after that I probably want to move my knight away. So I bring my rook into the attack. Maybe I play bishop c3 attacking the knight. I'm really putting pressure on this square. I played that move so I can play b3. This knight's really annoying. So I wanted to push it away. Can I take the... I can't. But I can pin the knight against the king. So I'm really just trying to move quickly and apply some pressure. I'm going to keep the pieces on the board if I can. There's queen d7, and I wasn't sure what to do after that. Queen d7. Might have to move my knight because g5 is coming. Can I just take? 28 seconds left against a minute. So I'm quite happy to see him think. So his knight's under danger, so what is he going to do? Knight f6. I can just take. Maybe f5. If his knight moves, I've got f4 as well. Is f4 any good? So we're almost even on time. Wow, did not see that. Do I just take? Knight check. I did not see that. That was a good move. Bit risky, but I think that's okay. Can't go here because of rook check. Okay, let's go back. So what's the pawn count? So I'm a pawn down. So I can take a pawn here. Wow, this is getting really close. Yay, we won. Good game. So I'm ranked about 855 out of about 5,000 people. I started off ranked about 600, and my goal was to get to 500. Still have 22 minutes left on the clock before the tournament ends. I'm gonna berserk. Alright, I'm gonna play Sicilian. No one's played a main line against me so far. Actually, I'm feeling the tiredness now. It's been a long tournament. Okay, I've got to move. Oh, he's berserked as well. No wonder our time is fairly equal. So that's exciting. So this is more like a bullet type game. I think this is the first or second time that we've both berserked. I was kind of hoping to put my bishop there, honestly. If he gives me a chance, I'll take, and I'll put my bishop. It doesn't allow me. The rook on the second rank. Okay, so very even on time. I think I'm slightly up on time now. So let's try and keep that time advantage. It's going to be very important. Or maybe queen e3. I'm quite happy with my position. This looks very strong. So here it's important lesson, putting your rook on the second rank is really powerful. Yeah, good game. Thanks for the game. So we're back around to the 600 mark, so that's really exciting for me. Let's risk it. We've both berserked. Yeah, that was a good move. Kind of a little bit annoying. I didn't really want to play e4 because it blocks my bishop. My idea is I probably will play f3. Okay, this I don't mind so much because now the center is closed. This feels like a King's Indian type position. Okay, so knight b5. I feel quite comfortable in this position because I think it's because I've got space. Okay, so time, we need to keep an eye on time. So he wants to swap off pieces because he has less space. I want to keep pieces on the board to use my space advantage. Am I going to play h4? It is a pawn sack. He doesn't take it. My idea was to play rook h1. Not sure about my move just now, honestly. Oh, just dropped a piece. Oh. Oh, check. Oh, time. Oh, let's check. Oh, what a game. Good game. Okay, so we're somehow back to around 500. So this is the best I've done the whole tournament, maybe other than the first game. So we're ranked about 500. So we've somehow kind of come back. I think this game will be difficult because of Berserked. Kind of annoying, this bishop. Okay, I've got a minute left. I do get double pawns, but I activate the rook, the F rook. This is tense. I think he'll play a g3. If he doesn't, then I think I'm reasonably happy. I'm still worried about g3. Somehow he doesn't play it. Okay, 36 seconds. And I need to go to the bathroom as well, but I might see how long I can last. Oh, I meant to play King F8, unfortunately. There's not much time left in the tournament, so I want to see if I can just keep playing on. "24 seconds, not very good here for me. Not looking good. That I didn't mind. Okay. A double. So I think I'm reasonably happy here. He's not attacking my king just yet. I'm just taking free pawns at the moment. Oh, just dropped my queen. Oh no. Oh no, my queen. Good game. Good game. Well played. Okay, so still about 540. 12 minutes left in the tournament. For those watching at home, have you seen any thing interesting with my heart rate, or has it been relatively calm the whole time? If you're interested, I'm wearing a sports watch, a Garmin watch, which has a wrist heart rate monitor. And so that's how I track my heart rate. And there's an app which sends it to my phone, my heart rate to my phone, and then it goes to OBS, the program that's recording my chess and webcam at the moment. If rook e1, I'm tempted to go knight takes f3. The knight d5 was coming, so that's why bishop e6 was played. I think the big takeaway from me this tournament is that berserking really didn't work out in my favor. I felt like I lost most of the games that I berserked in. Did win a few, but I think I lost a lot more than the ones I won. Prophylaxis against some queen check later, even though that wasn't possible. So that was a good move, actually. Could go queen b6. Oh no! Oh no, my rook! I bet my pieces are falling. Yeah, that's game over. I'm gonna resign. Well played. So I'm gonna go for a quick stretch. Okay. So there are cash prizes this tournament. So for first place, second place, there's also some streamer prizes as well. I'm not obviously not expecting to get anything because I'm so far down the list. Oh, this move, I can't remember what the theory is though. I think bishop b5 was the move here. I just know that this line is meant to be slightly better for white, and black needs to know precisely what to do. But I cannot recall what I'm supposed to do in this line. I know there is a Wesley So game. Can't remember if it was white or black though. And you can just push for a little bit. And I remember there's some bishop c7 in some of those lines. Okay, so what do I do here? I'm guessing I need to take because knight's under pressure. This seems sensible. I think black hasn't played it's either me or black, but we haven't played the most theoretical line. Because this isn't something that I remember looking at. I really like the bishop because it stops the rook from coming to b8. This rook is now misplaced. I want this rook here, so that's why I've shuffled it a bit. I'm thinking about just keeping the knight. Oh, ouch. Oh no, my queen. That really isn't good. Ouch. Oh, well played, Mad Dog. That's his username. I think it's time to resign. So my queen's trapped. I'm trying to see if I can come up with any tricks. Otherwise, I'll just resign. Yeah, I think I'll resign. Well played. Very nice. Very nice queen trap. Just 6 minutes left. Playing a fairly strong opponent, 2391. So everyone's been playing these closed Sicilian setups. I'm just, oh, here we go. I was gonna say, I was hoping that I'd get an open Sicilian. Stepping away from the pin. Kind of redeveloping my pieces now. Guess I'm trying to go for some counter-attack type thing. Not that I really want to part with my bishop, but I don't really have a choice unless I want to be a bit passive, passive by pushing my bishop back, which I don't want. I'm feeling the pressure from my opponent. So e5, f5. Alright, so what do I do? Okay, this is a weakness that I want to attack. What's his threat? Knight f6. Maybe I just move to defend his attack for now. Does that anyways? To be honest, I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable here. That was a good move. Can I just go knight back? Sorry, knight attack. He's playing very quick as well. It's stuck here. I really don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm very low on time. My opponent's played really well. He's been putting a lot of pressure on me. I'm just got kind of like a bind. That I didn't mind so much. I think I've got gives me the square for my knight. Maybe I'll play c4, but this knight's out of play. Gosh, this is really scary. Yeah, really well played by my opponent. Yeah, it's got. I'm sure I'm dead so many ways. Yeah, really well played. My opponent was very strong. Really felt the pressure. So we've only got a minute left. By the way, I'm curious if you're watching from home. Oh, hello, there's a couple of... Hello. Hello, everyone. Oh, yeah. Hello. So I've got some people saying I'm ignoring the comment section. I'm not deliberately ignoring it. Yeah, I've got, when I'm playing, I can only just see the chessboard and I have to change screens to see the YouTube comments. But yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. It's been, yeah, I've had a lot of fun. It was a challenging tournament. Seeing if you can see, yeah, so you can see who won the tournament. So, yeah, it was, yeah, 2 Grandmasters and an International Master who won. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. I had a lot of time. I found it really challenging, this tournament, really tough one. I think my takeaway was, yeah, I need to be more careful with berserking next time. I felt like I lost a lot of games when I did berserk. Yeah, feel free to check out my YouTube channel if you haven't yet done so already. Thanks for watching. Remember to play with patience and finish with grace. Bye for now.